Welcome back, peeps. Thank you for tuning in the Band of Bros channel, where we're always taking a look at the newest tips and tricks in the Call of Duty universe. And in today's video, we've got another recoil control video for you guys, a little bit more interesting. We're going to be taking a look at what is the difference when controlling recoil when you're standing up, when you're crouched, and when you are prone. All right, we're going to be taking a look at the differences while aiming down sights and while hip firing as well. And maybe at the end of this video, we might have changed and rewired our brain that every time we shoot, we need to shoot in a specific stance to help our recoil. But I'm not exactly sure how much it helps you, so we're going to go ahead in the video and test it out. If you guys do enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. It deeply helps me out a lot. And as well, special thanks to all my YouTube members who give a little extra support my channel. With that being said, let's jump right into this video. So let's go ahead and start it off. We're going to be doing these tests a little bit further than normal because this is more about longer range recoil control, right? So I think a 25-meter test is actually pretty good. So we're going to be testing it with the AMAX. AMAX is one of the more common, high recoil weapons in this game, and it is a fully decked out AMAX. If you guys want to check out my AMAX class, this is the one that I am using. So it's actually really, really good. It's just focused on pure recoil. But when we're going to be doing this testing, we are not actually going to be trying to control the recoil, all right? So we're going to be doing a 35-meter test, and as you guys can see right now, we're going to be in these normal standing position. Let's go ahead and test it out in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there we go. We're going to move a little bit to the side. We're going to test 2 on each one just to make sure that we got the correct recoil. There we go. So pretty different from the first one to the second one. Now we're going to go with the crouch recoil. Let's take a look if this one actually does change a bit. So make sure we are 25 meters inbound. There we go. We're going to go ahead and crouch and now take a look. So by the looks of it, it seems like it's about the same, but I do feel my sway moving a lot less when I'm standing. We're going to test that a little bit later, but let's go ahead and do the second one. And there we go. Let's go ahead and now let's go with the last one, which is going to be the prone one. So now let's go ahead and take a look. 25 meters right here, and let's go ahead and take a look right now. Damn. Go ahead and take a look with this one right here. Now, I definitely do see the aiming stability that is not moving. I mean, it's barely even moving. But, as you guys can see, oh, we got the king coming somewhere around here. What the fuck's he doing here? Damn it. Well, they're probably going to be coming for me, so let's take a look at this quick. By the looks of it, I mean, look at this. The recoil does not have really seemed to be shifted a little bit. I thought it was going to be something significant, but as you guys can see, standing up, crouch, and I mean prone is basically the same. We got a couple differences here, but I don't really see anything straighter or moving less or vertical recoil less. So I really don't see a difference with this one. We're gonna do just another quick test, but we're gonna go ahead and try to control the recoil, and then we're gonna go into the hipfire one. All right, maybe the trying to control the recoil might do a little bit different, so let's jump right into that one. All right, I killed both of those little bitches right there, so hopefully they don't come running at me. So we're gonna be doing the 35-meter test, standing up, crouch, and prone, but we're actually gonna try and control the recoil on this one. So first we got 35 meters standing. Fairly easy to control that recoil, lasering that enemy. We're gonna switch class right now. 35 meter on the next one, and crouching. This class is just a real laser. I mean, I'm gonna do the full class setup video on this one, but goddamn, this class is just a full-on laser. Now 35-meter test on this one, and we're just gonna go ahead and do the crouch one. Let's go ahead and take it. I really don't think there's any difference. What I do realize is I do see the aiming stability definitely moving a little bit less. But as you guys can see here, the recoil is, I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's nothing really significant. We're just going to go ahead and test it out right here, testing it on that little red dot. So here I'm standing, and right there, right, this is without trying to control my reticle. And as you guys can see, moving quite a bit. If I go crouch, I mean, that significantly changes it. I mean, I think that's a lot better. But then once you go with the full-on prone, look at that. The difference is minimal. I mean, there is basically no movement on this one. But as we can see, the aiming stability isn't really affecting that shot, like the recoil control, that much as we thought. So maybe the only way this is going to help you is for if you go ahead and prone, you're going to be able to land maybe those shots a little bit easier because your aim is not moving at all, probably with the snipers. But as far as actual recoil control, there is going to be nothing on that. Now we're just going to jump into another game right here because it's about to end. And let's go ahead and test Hipfire. Maybe something changes with Hipfire. Let's go ahead and test that one out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back with the Hipfire testing. And we're not going to be doing this one either too close or too far. But I think this 8-meter mark is a pretty nice distance to have it to test Hipfire recoil control. So let's go ahead and test it out right now. We are standing up, as you guys can see, and let's test it out. Bam, shots definitely going all over the place with this one. It'll be really, really hard to hit somebody. Now let's move to the next one. Just double checking. 8.8 meters right here. Let's go ahead and hit the crouch button right here. And let's blast off. And I don't really see any significant change on this one. But let's go ahead and test the last one. With the prone one right here. And it definitely does seem like, look at this, the hipfire spread definitely does change, but let's go ahead and take a look. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it seems like it's pretty much the same. I don't really see any big giant difference. I can see the hipfire is changing. But I mean, I do remember the hipfire being a lot different when you crouch and when you prone. So I really don't know if they switched something in the game and they changed it completely, because there's really no, I mean, there's no difference at all in this one. I mean, zero. It's basically exactly the same. We're going to be doing one more test, kind of like what we did in the other one, and we're going to go ahead and try to control the recoil. And maybe we'll get a different mark there. Let's go ahead and test it out right here. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe a little bit closer. So let's do like a 4-meter test on this one. Maybe we notice that something different here. So let's go ahead and 4 meters on this one. And we're actually gonna try and control the recoil. All right, so standing up right now, as you guys can see, let's test it out. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna be moving to the side a little bit. Testing out 4 meters on this one. Crouching. Trying to control the recoil on this one. And I guess here's where we can see a little bit of a difference. And now let's go ahead and hop 4 meters on this one. And there we go. And try to control it. And there we go. You can definitely see the difference on this one. So as far as the recoil goes, when you're actually trying to control it, we can definitely see a big difference. From standing to crouch, there's a bit of a difference. You can see the bullets are a little bit more compact here, but definitely when we go into the pro version, I mean, there's no bullets all over the place like the other ones. We can definitely see they are right on top of each other. So as far as this test goes, if you're actually trying to control the recoil, it definitely does help, at least if you crouch. So if you even go ahead and maybe drop shot somebody before they come into you and you start hipfire, you would definitely land those shots a lot easier. And yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, as far as the conclusions go, when you're aiming down sight while standing up in actually trying to control the recoil, I did not see any difference. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys saw any difference. Maybe I didn't see. But when it came to actually control the recoil with hipfire, we can see there is a little bit of a difference. I mean, I would still recommend, as you guys can see, the aiming stability is crazy on this one. I mean, when you're in the prone, it does not move at all. And if you're standing, it does definitely move a little bit. So if you got an enemy and he's right there, instead of shooting him standing up, at least go ahead and take that drop shot first and then try and land the shots on your target. It'll definitely be a lot easier to control. Not just control the recoil is going to be the same, but following your target will be a lot easier, because I mean, look at that. My aim is not moving at all. I mean, it does not move with the breathing. So I guess that would be the tip with MF3 for aiming stability. And if you got somebody in front of you and you know he's going to peek you, definitely go ahead and drop shot him if you're going to do the hipfire, or at least go ahead and crouch to get that a little bit extra hipfire recoil control on this one. But thank you for tuning in. I deeply appreciate it. Let me know what down below in the comments if this surprised you. Did you think crouching and prone was going to be significantly better, or is this what you kind of expected? Thank you for tuning in. Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Well, hello there. I see you're still here, and because of that, you're going to get a VIP tour of my brand spanking new website. Here you can check out if I'm streaming, or maybe donate some Benjamins if you want to support me a bit more. Most importantly, you can get your own anti-gulag merch right here. 100% guaranteed that you will not go into the gulag if you wear one of these. And finally, you can check out some of my COD videos and the top point makers on my stream. And now, with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.